We're just playing by ourselves in Washington. 62 people. What could go wrong with it? We'll see. As I'm dying right now. Hop in. Hop in. Hop in, man. Hop in. Oh, they're fighting. Break it up. 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 I said break it up, boy. Alright, where you want to go, Nachos? Whoa! 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 We got a base up here. Watch that, boys! Shotgun? Oh, we got fire. Ha ha. Oh, it's y'all! Hey! Killed me. You killed me. You murdered me.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
bro,
behind you.
I didn't recognize you.
It's okay, man.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yo, if you don't come out here right now, your asshole's mine.
Please, no.
Come down here and shake your butt.
I'll shake it on your butt, boy. I'll shake it on your face. Hello, ladies.
What?
Hello, ladies.
Yeah.
Dar lady. What's that? Oh, he's a shotgun fluff.
That was fucked up. You punched him right in the back.
I had to, man. And it looks like I killed you, idiot. That's don't talk about me, boy. You will talk when you're spoken to, son. You learn some manners. Learn some dang manners. What? Whoa! Whoa! Settle down, Steve Slicker.
Stop despawn. I had your shit.
Settle down, boy. Settle down. Oh, I got a paintball gun. Yes, the best gun in the game. There we go.
I got the chin.
Thanks for the zoo backpack. Thanks for your backpack. My town, boy. My town.
You little fucking fruitcake.
My town. You just call me a
You little
fruitcake.
fucking fruitcake.
It takes one to know one, beefcake. Takes one to know one,
Hey,
beefcake.
I'm a beefcake. You a fruitcake. Take my load.
Okay.
Take my load.
Come here then. Hello! 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 I took... Y'all are actual garbage, man. If you're gonna trash talk, at least be good at the game. Holy cow, dude. That's bad. What? What? That zombie had a what? I have never seen that in Unturned. That's control. How? Wait. How does Nelson?
Except that we don't kill me.
Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! You have to kill him now.
Join this team.
Who's this? Who's this? Hello.
Hello.
Whoa! He shot me. My reflexes. My reflexes kicked in. When someone shoots me, I shoot back. Sorry. Mike the American, or at least I have done all the talk on my team.
Jump on me, jump down. Killed him.
What is that?
I'm dead. Salvage and build.
Dead.
Nice guy. Hey, what are you doing?
There's a guy right there. Dead.
I see your TV. Don't accept. Don't accept. Damn, you kidding now, Bob?
Where?
He's on that plate, right?
Yeah. Wait, you see his gun sticking through?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Where?
Ah, they killed me.
Where?
No.
Set TV, TV. I fail. Bluff, I killed him. Dude, somebody placed lockers inside my wooden door base. These guys have placed lockers, placed sentries, raided it. Accept. Idiot. Oh, he's there. They drop. Oh, little Filipina got it in a reverse card. We'll see. W. Where's the hell here? Oh, they're over here. Oh. Why are you still leaving down before W? Alright, we gotta push back this way. Ah! I failed. I'm gonna die. Oh! I almost died. Nah, there's more. I think. They're dead.
Okay, they're dead.
Yeah.
Did you just shoot the helicopter?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's gone. Let's play it then. What the fluff? TP! TP! Ah! There's more than one. There's more than one. There's more than one.
I killed them all.
Alright.
Nice.
Dummies with a voice crack.
Take the rocket launcher, take the dragon thing.
You should. They have, yeah, blowtorch.
Oh, yeah.
Ew! Housekeeping! Opening door! Meow, 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 meow. Blah 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 blah. Dude, how long is that to charge? Holy God. Oh, that one? I don't like that, bro. One ammo. Good. Don't. TP Norca? Oh my God. W, give me some more roots. W, give me some more roots. Alright, I'm at their base. What, dude? Oh, it's weak. It's weak already. Change your name to Donald Dahmer, please. You're a Donald Dahmer.
You're mad, mate.
Donald Dahmer over here, guys.
You're mad.
Alright, why do I have a
Oh my god, there's a plane coming up to us.
Give me a frill.
Yes.
Well, where's the guy that killed you first?
What is our team doing?
Our team's AFK, as always. Oh, we got a fire truck.
I got naval strike!
How? How? On the ground? Go ahead. Alright, let me use that thing on the tower. It was just, how is it just there? He's not in range for me. Is he in range for you? No, he's in range. You took my kill! No! Oh, I gotta prepare myself for the W. My way, I have to shoot first, no matter what. I gotta have not an 8 out on this thing. Sorry, dude. Oh, he's on tower! Little freaking. I lost Maple Strike because he was just sitting on the tower waiting for me. Little camper, dude. Wait, they're building over? They're building over? Where? Oh yeah, okay, we're good. Oh, they're coming closer. Oh!
Oh shit.
They're nuking this bit.
Oh my god, that shit just went over my head.
They got like, probably 100 rockets. Space people. I'm dead already. Allah. Blow the fluff out of these.
Oh shit, I got him, I got the guy with the rocket launcher.
We gotta go quick, Stuff, please, somebody whoever took it. My Night Raider. My Night Vision.
There's your Night Raider, someone's Night Raider.
Mine, yeah, where?
Where? Did you get that rocket launcher?
I know. Did they all die? Where's your Night Raider? Darn, where are you? Okay. They all die, really? Good job, Nor. Poor team. RPG. I saw the RPG. You got beam, man. I'm gonna go ahead and left force. Go ahead, Mr. Pizza. Ready for RPG. Oh no! They blew up their own roofs the way to get up here. I guess they have a plant, no matter. Oh, he died in a box! He lost the wall! Whoa. You're all good. Whoa. Yeah. Oh. Oh, we're cooked, bro. Hey, grab the guns up here. Quick. We're so cooked, dude. We are so cooked. My blowtorch is saving the whole base right now. Allah. Guys, we need a bedroll. Bedroll, quick.
Never give up, never what?
Quit.
Never give up, never what?
Quit. Yes, sir. We are so good. Accept me to accept. No! I love this, bro. I have no ammo. They ain't getting nothing. I'm dead, I'm dying. Hold up. I'm the only one up here? I'm in combat. I'm dead. I killed one. No, I bet it's not there. Yeah, that's it. Well, they walk back up the skybase again. Oh gosh, dude. Alright, recording this video real quick here. This will be a short clip added probably to the end of the video that you're seeing right now. When I can show you unedited film of 5 hours where I play with him today. And he hits shots. I also hit shots. So, I really don't understand. And so I'm going to try to get in the voice call with the admin and tell him my whole story and give him, it's just pissing me off at this point. Pissed me off so much that really obviously I'm banned again in a week, so I don't know if it'll appeal this ban, but clearly I've done nothing wrong from my side of things as well. Again, I'm going to make another appeal ban because I got banned again for either hacking or I got banned for associating with hacker when I tried to talk to them in the voice chat about it. Face to face, or not face to face, but voice to voice, which is what I like to do anyway. And yeah, we're another false ban. Alright, so as you just saw, and as you could probably tell from the title, your boy got banned for Pandahut again. Shout out to the Pandahut staff for once again banning me. Let me do another video about this. Another banger, hopefully, if I do say so myself. Anyway, just spent a lot of time on this. A lot of time. And as I said in this part of the video right here, no matter how much time, which, if you want me to give you an exact amount of how much time it took me to do this video, it took me 6-7 hours to do the editing of the actual video, and then probably 2 or 3 hours about the evidence, getting it transferred over, so that's 10 hours. And obviously this part will be probably at 30 minutes And then I obviously have to put it all together. I gotta upload it up to YouTube, make a thumbnail. So about 14, 15, 16 hours, something like that. That's a lot of time, right? Spent on this one video. Why would I do that? I hate corruption. That's honestly the answer. Whether it's in real life or it is a dumb blockhead game, like I said here. And so no matter how much time it's going to be, I will spend that much time to expose corruption. And so with that said, every name that's involved with all this, the admins, the players, all of them are going to be shown. Last video, the last ban video I did, which I'll probably link in the description, but that is this video, 7K hours for some ban. That was a month ago, right? This actually happened a week after this video. I just didn't want to upload these two close together. A. B. Again, like I already said, I've been slack. I have final exams for school also. I'm studying for exams. I don't have time to edit and I don't have time to record. Well, I did actually have time to play Unturned a little bit, granted. But it's a lot more fun to play the game than it is to edit. Even though I do love editing, but editing this monstrosity, no. But hopefully, if y'all do enjoy it, please. I mean, it doesn't really help me, I guess, because I'm not getting paid to do any of this yet. Hopefully, cross my fingers. But yeah, leave a like and then a comment down below. If you think I'm a filthy rotten hacker, if you think I'm bad, good, whatever, I love to see your comments. I love to comment on them. Because again, I am D1 Yapper. And with that said, actually, D1 Yapper, this is going to be a lot of yap. This is going to be about 10, 15 minutes of yap. Hopefully not longer than that. And so with that said, if you don't want to hear me yap, you don't have to watch this part of the video. But this is very important for the ban. Why I got banned, my reaction to getting banned. Some of it's be funny, for sure. Some of it's going to be serious. You know, some of it's going to be calling people out. And I don't like calling people out or whatever, but I hate corruption. And this is not my first instance with this. One thing I will mention before we start, like in the appeal, the second appeal, not the first appeal, of this ban, I was talking about how Donald Duck was not Narco Burger. I didn't say that. But anytime they try to get me to say that, they're trying to get me to incriminate myself. I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to incriminate myself because I thought that I was banned for CA. I wasn't banned for this AA because I didn't know what AA even was, to be fair. But now that I obviously had this evidence before, I just didn't read it. And that's my bad, right? I went to the guy's DMs and apologized for that specific instance. But yeah, I wanted y'all to see that before I went through the appeal and have that in your head, like I'm defending the CA, not the AA. Also, I want to explain to you why I'm doing what I'm doing with like one little story. So when you're going to court, for example, say you caught him for beating your wife. Obviously, most of you probably don't have wives, but like I don't have a wife either, or a girlfriend for that matter. So very a bad example, but like let's just say you get caught for beating your wife, right? And then you have evidence for that, and they actually found you're innocent for that. But in that trial, they give you evidence on you murdering someone. They say, hey, were you with this other person? You're like, yeah. But you answer it because you're not there for that, right? And so they actually throw you in jail because of murder, right? But you went into court because of beating your wife. And so that is not okay. That's like, you can't do that, right? You can do that, I guess, but that's not, like, that wouldn't fly in court. I guess also technically, not providing evidence, Pandahut admins, would also not fly in court. Obviously, this is not court, but like that process of reasoning is like what I'm using in this case. Like I'm not going to give them evidence on AA, right? I'm not going to tell them outright that Narco was Khaled because obviously that was a whole different instance. I think I got banned for that. I got banned for CA, meaning that they think Donald Duck is a cheater and they think Khaled is a cheater. Two different instances, right? And we know this because, right here, he literally tells us outright that there are two different evidences, meaning they don't think they're the same person. Meaning I'm not going to incriminate myself. I'm not an idiot. Anyway, I just want to let y'all know that before we went into it. But yeah, with that said, we're going to try to go through this as quickly as possible. I'm probably just going to skip through a lot of it. I'm going to let y'all read it. I'll react to a few of the things that like piss me off or I think that are hilarious. But yeah, majority of y'all just pause against the video because I do not want this video to be 40 minutes long. Like, I love yapping and all that, but videos like this, I want to keep it short as possible. But I want y'all to have the evidence. That way y'all can, in the comments, hopefully only down below, you'll see the names are uncovered. Please don't DM him or anyone in the matter. If you have any comments about it, whether you think I'm a hacker, whether you think I'm obviously a liar or whatever, or you think I'm innocent, or you think these guys are liars, innocent, whatever else, please put the comments down below in the comment section. Don't DM anybody, right? But yeah, this right here is a picture of this guy. He says he's the admin. I joined their VC and immediately got kicked out of it for literally just asking, hey, can I get in a voice chat? Don't even have to be this voice chat because I saw they were doing an event. I'm assuming it said PvP in the chat, so I guess it's some sort of event they do on one of the servers. I understand they're busy or whatever, but literally all I did was ask the admin. He said he was an admin. I said, hey, can I get in the voice chat with an admin about and talk about this stuff? Because I'm tired of texting. I want to talk face to face, man to man about this. Because I'm irritated at this point. And obviously, it's been twice in a week. Even though you're seeing this a month later, it's like editing, as I've already said. But he kicked me from the voice chat after that. So there's that. And then obviously, this is the appeal. This is where I actually talked about that instance. And this guy sends back 2 sentences. What did you not learn from the situation? How could you have handled this better? Like a long text about how I have a YouTube channel which contains evidence, right, to prove my innocence. And then, I also told them that, so last time I got banned, the last video, which I'll probably link that down below, that's this video, right, the admin actually told me we got banned because of the raid defense, right, and so I was able to show y'all, the viewers, unedited film of the raid defense and prove my innocence, right. This time, unfortunately, there's not like an indefinite reason why I got banned, because the next day is when I found out I got banned, right? So there's no video other than the video I have, I guess, of the film of the 6-hour session, which I've edited 20 minutes of. Obviously, I'm not going to send y'all a 6-hour video for y'all to watch. Now, if anybody wants unedited film, I will happily send that to y'all. I still have it, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, we're going to keep going through it, though, in the name of time. And so right after this guy, this clown, this knucklehead, Aziza, again, I'm probably butchering that name, sorry. I don't mean to butcher your name, but it is, I mean, look at it. This guy sent a picture of our group right here. This is the evidence. And I thought he was an admin, granted, at the time, so I was, like, explaining to him, like, right here, after he sent what he sent. Like, hey, like, da-da-da-da-da. If I knew he was just the clown who freaking we dominated on Russia and then Washington, I wouldn't have probably sent that. I would have been like, hey, bro, you're not an admin, right? But yeah, this is the evidence that he has. This guy has of why Donald Duck's a hacker. The picture of us in a group. But if you could provide the evidence, as I got banned, I was offline. He says a picture of the group. Dude, and you can see right here, this is Narco, by the way, in the voice chat. We're in a call while I'm going through this, like texting the admins, because I'm driving. I'm talking to Narco, and I'm trying to type to the admins, or to this appeal or whatever. This guy sends this picture, and it cracks me out, man. Oh. Anyway, I responded to him because I thought he was the admin. This guy sends, once he sent this, I kind of had a suspicion he wasn't an admin, because one, his English wasn't the best, which he can't help that. But then he's talking about him obviously cheating, because he's like salty in this, obviously, which, shocker, he got dominated. So, and then I said that. And then this is where we have the introduction of an admin, the first time we see an admin, other than this guy. He said, stop arguing the appeals, when I'm literally talking about, like, I thought he was an admin, so, like, I'm not arguing, I'm telling him, you know what I mean? And that's why it really confused me at the time, but then I realized, oh, he's not an admin. So I asked, is he an admin? He said, it's not, for a very norm. And then I told him to remove. This was also hilarious. Narco loved this. I loved it too, but I don't really care as much. You can say whatever you want to say, to my face or whatever. Like, it don't bother me. After this happened, he removed him. This guy has sent back 2 texts on the appeal. His first one was, can you tell me what you didn't learn? And then he said, we're denying you. After I sent these 3. This really pissed me off, man. Immediately I went to DMs and DM'd him. This is like the evidence that I showed you earlier. This is really important for the next appeal because, again, I was defending the CA, not the AA, right? And so I'm not going to sit here and say, like, I definitely would have done things differently if I knew I was AA'd, if that was the reason they banned me. But this guy literally told me, hey, they're 2 different bans, right? He said completely different evidences for different and newer ban and the older ban. Meaning Donald Duck and Narco, they think, are both hacking, is how I took that, right? And so I have evidence, obviously, that Narco wasn't hacking. They're the same person, but, like, 2 different, I guess they have 2 different clips of him, right? But anyway, it just kind of pissed me off because they immediately closed it. No chance to even... And this guy literally asked me one question. Why didn't I learn my lesson? What lesson is there to learn? Oh, lesson, do not play on Pandahut. Lesson, do not ask people to team with you. And then also lesson, don't defend yourself and don't show evidence on YouTube. Like, there's so many things I could have learned that was the opposite of what... Anyway, I think it's hilarious. Anyway, All right, after this, your boy Azizi, whatever his name is, and Hunter wants to yap in general chat. Hunter, at least, is from Russia. I don't know about this guy. And here, I'll show you a clip of why I know that. This is Russia, by the way, a screenshot. This is after I got banned. And you can see QQ, QQ, do you love me? And then Hunter Q in a group. Wow, what do you know? The guy we dominated. And this is him right here. But anyway, this is the guy that commented in all our appeals. He says, in general chat, he pings me and says, let me tell you something. Why, he's cheating and not kick him. And y'all can read that, obviously. It's just hilarious to me that he did this. And then right after that, Reaps, I don't know who that is, but he says maybe he was just better than you. But yeah, after this, I said amen to that. And then I told him, and honestly, I want him to see this video. And I want him to maybe hopefully see like the error of his ways. Obviously, he's not going to see the error of his ways. And then he said, if you believe he's cheating, you can submit it. Amen. Thank you. Reaps is the only one with brain cells, I think. He's not even taking my side. He's literally just saying, dude, why are you doing this in general chat? And amen. Anyway, the Hunter comes in, pops in with a little bit of yap sesh. This is your fault. Doesn't matter. You make videos yourself in situations. Who asked, Hunter? Who asked? And I said, you can watch the video too. And then, so this guy's back. Of course, the Zale's backing up Hunter. This is where we have the first, I guess, quote-unquote, real evidence, even though we have other evidence, but this is indisputable proof, like they like to use the word. Helicopter, literally says crazy work. Hunter, you can watch the video too. And then he says, answer your DMs, Nubo. Hunter Co. Now, this doesn't mean anything. He could talk about random stuff, I guess. But obviously, if he's saying answer your DMs, this guy has DM'd him. He probably has a relationship with him. That's not a crazy statement, I don't think to say. At least compared to me, like, I don't know any of these guys, right? And so most likely this guy knows admins, right? And if you know one admin, you know all the admins, right? That's kind of straightforward. And then I pretty much just said what I said before. If you want to comment on it, twice in a week, you cared about it. And then he says, second time I've seen you cry. I'm crying, apparently. I didn't realize I was crying. Even though I am so sick, so I maybe have tears from that. Granted. But yeah, I'm crying in general chat, apparently, after I'm answering his ping. And then, oh yeah, like I literally just said, I responded to your friend's ping. Next time, don't ping me. And that was kind of it. And also, I will say to Hunter and Azizel, think before you speak, man. Hunter, you got dominated, man. You got dominated by me. You got dominated by Narco. And you're going to cry in chat. So just think before you speak, man. There's no point. I mean, you're going to call me out in general chat, and then when I respond, you're going to get mad at me. Which is just funny to me, man. But yeah, after this, we're going to go through the second appeal. But yeah, second appeal, boom, right here. You can read it. I went in depth with this one. Literally, these 5 pictures are my appeal. Like, I went, and I even gave them a link to my video that I already made. Because at this point, I had already made the Russia video that you've already seen, hopefully. Because that was a banger. So, look into this. But first, to get things off, we do not share proof of our bans. Once again, I don't understand that. But okay, whatever. You've already said that 5 times. I think I may have said something in here about proof. But I wasn't asking for proof. I was saying without the proof, it's hard to prove my innocence. Which is the truth. Because in the Russia video, I could show them, hey, you said Narco was hacking during the raid defense. I showed them the raid defense, right? There's no way for me to show them evidence to prove Narco's innocence, which proves my innocence. That's what I was getting at. Repeat myself, just like I just said. I don't want to repeat myself. Raid defense. And then I look at the video. Well, did he look at the video though? That's the question. And this video is literally just a clip of me talking about Narco. Because it's right here. It's kind of point me seeing people that unbanned with something getting. See people that I unbanned. So this guy actually is the guy who unbanned us the first time. That's why he said that. I remember that now. Okay. How did you meet Narco Vertigo and the other guy? And so this is where you'll see where I'm like playing off. I'm not saying they're not the same dude or not the same dude, but like I'm just, and technically, and I'll go through each one and I'll show you how each one is technically still the truth. But obviously, I'm not flat out saying, oh, they're the same dude. But yeah, how did I meet them? Lying, and immediately says lying. Call me out immediately, which I have not lied. Fair enough. Exactly. Like I was like, how can you accuse me of lying? Da-da-da-da-da. I'm not gonna go through everything I said because that would take forever. And then I don't want to accuse you of lying, but I want to say if you found out I'm lying, which is no way for you to possibly know if I'm lying or not, other than unless like I tell you I'm lying. And then I said, yes, God, to my knowledge, I mean 100%, which is the truth. I tried to be honest with everything I did, but I'm not perfect. I will admit that. I'll admit to my mistakes, like the one again that we'll go through. And then YouTube, again, I'm telling him pretty much everything I told him in the first and the second appeal that I've done. where I got banned the first time, and then obviously the first appeal I did that y'all just saw up to this point. And then, of course, I kept at that 100%, but I think it's a little fishy that the same guy, Zazel, responded to my appeal. That's because I said, I think, that clearly I'm being targeted. I don't know 100%, but, like, obviously, if the same guy has been, and in the Hunter Code too, both bans, they both have been on my neck in general chat. And in my own appeal, which they shouldn't even have access to, if you ask me, but they've been dissing Donald, not even dissing me, but dissing Donald Duck, right? Which is very fishy to me. And he says he ignores all of my questions and literally just goes straight to his own question, which pisses me off. They're not even caring for my time and caring for my long appeal that I just made. And then he says, "You man, guys, my name is Pandahut." I said, "You sue for the ban," because obviously I'm banned. I can't do that. Even though we'll get into that part on how actually I can. But I told him about BNL. And I'm being honest with him, talking about how BNL. And then he said, "Well, by the way, what do you find special that even them not trying to appeal their ban?" And honestly, this part, not really, because Narco, Virgo, and Cal, obviously the same dude. Y'all know that, but they didn't know that. They don't record their video. So the only way, if their evidence is so indisputable, the only way for Narco to actually waste his time on this appeal, like I've wasted my time 3 times now. I've wasted hours on the appeal. The only reason, like, he should ever waste his time on this crap is if he has that proof. Which the proof to them, literally, I asked him in DMs. The proof to them is his POV, his point of view, meaning he has to record all times and has to show his video, like I'm doing pretty much, which is not something you should have to do, because my video should be fair enough, right? Like all of my evidence that I've shared is way more. If you look at the appeals in Pandahut, most of the time you'll see 1 sentence, 2 sentences. And most of the time they're not amazing English speakers, so they're like, "Unban me now." And they spam ping them, and they still get unbanned. But me, on the other hand, you see my evidence and my freaking, hours of worth of freaking text that don't even get regarded. Anyway, you can tell I'm a little bit mad about that specific part. But overall, the whole thing is kind of hilarious, especially now being a month later. And that's why I tell him that. And then he says, "How did you meet Donald Duck, or did you talk elsewhere, or with Narco?" And so obviously at this point, where I'm being a little cheesy, like I'm not telling him Donald is Narco, but again, I'm defending the CA, so I'm defending both of them. And technically, Donald Duck is this is the truth here. It is a little bit like cheesy of me to say, but this is technically the truth. Donald Duck, I did not know how I met him, because technically I didn't know Donald Duck was Narco at the time of meeting him. Obviously, if you look in the video, I mentioned something about Donald Duck immediately, but I obviously edit videos. Narco likes to join in and randomly try to kill us before we actually realize it's him. You saw that in the Morgan Freeman video. The whole video, I didn't even know that was him. But yeah, I didn't, and this is all true technically, but obviously they're the same person, right? And he didn't start randomly TPing to you. And I'm like, I don't know where he pulled this from. I don't know how he expects to remember this after this is 2 weeks ago at this point. And I said, "You mean Donald or Narco playing their little card, their little game of oh, how'd you meet Donald? How'd you, why does this have anything to do with me getting banned, right?" And then, boom, and then, obviously, again, defending the CA, not the AA. Obviously, the AA makes more sense, right? I didn't know that at the time. But I meant Marco, typing while driving, I'm driving home. And I typed in Marcy. Immediately, he responds, 1 minute later, "Who is Marcy?" Dude, give me a break. And then he said, "This is a cool moment, so I actually laughed at this. There's a story my guy." And then I sent back, "Da-da-da, I didn't know." And this is technically still true. It was 2 weeks ago at this point where I typed this. But you can look, and this is also true. They have access. They have access to this chat. It's they're not dumb. They want me to admit that. That's the what really pisses me off. And then he says, "Was Arca actively still calls and when he's banned?" And it was a Discord server, definitely in chats. This, again, a little cheesy of me to say. Obviously, he was in the call when we were playing the game, because it's him playing, right? But still, technically, there is definitely a chance. It's still, yes, could be a chance, right? Again, looking back, I was defending the CA, not the AA. That's important to know with all these messages. So obviously, I could have been like, "Yeah, it was the same dude," but I'm not going to give them that, right? Now that I know, AA, they already know that. Different story, right? And then they sent me a screenshot of this. This is I can't zoom in, you won't be able to see it. But basically, it's just, I guess, their system. They have a system of where they track everyone that gets banned. And this is Morgan Freeman. This account's how he got banned and why he got banned. And then I said here, Actually, I PvP'd with Morgan Freeman. And this is the truth. I honestly did not truly know that Morgan Freeman was Narco. How did you not know that? Well, I'll explain to you right here how I didn't know that. Yeah, I've already mentioned it a little bit, but like this video right here, I believe was recorded before this video. This video, I literally say, wait.
No, Morgan.
I say his name, right? And I put that in there specifically on purpose to call myself out because that was a mistake by me. And I knew in this video I would say this right now. But this was recorded after this video. And this was actually edited after I went into this appeal. And so actually editing this video, I realized, oh crap, Morgan is Narco. And I lied to him. And I'll show you that, obviously. In this video, I played against Morgan. And I didn't know it was Morgan at the time. You can see that. This guy is Morgan. You hear him, right? Like, I didn't know that was Morgan. And so that's what this video right here is what I'm referring to when I say in chat. Yeah, it was random. Yeah, it was another random I team with. Because I really didn't know who that was. And then I PvP'd against. That's what I was talking about. And I guess I didn't save that picture. I don't know. And then he said, we don't share any evidence of bans. Are you familiar with what AA means? And this, I really didn't know what AA meant. Obviously now I know it's all associated. It tells me right here, right? And it says Morgan C. And he says, educated. He says, so teaming with someone you know is alting, and you 99.9% of the time know that he's alting. Which I don't. I mean, obviously, big brain here, duh. I mean, I could use my brain and say, oh, he was banned already. He probably is using alt account. Even though I change my name a lot, so I just assume, like, when I see people like Darwin, for example, Darwin keeps the same name. W changes sometimes. You see me, I'm Bob Franklin, I'm Frank Bean. Like, I'm a different name every time. Partly because I do YouTube. I don't want anyone to know, like, right off the bat, it's me. Because they usually target me in my videos. They either PM me. Well, most of them have been positive, but some of them have been bad, right? They got on our bases and they just sit there door camping all the time. It's annoying when you're trying to play the game, right? Like, I recorded videos, but obviously I want to play the game to have fun. And, yeah, so he tells me this, 99%, which I think is funny. Anyway, there's no way for me to know 99%. Like, obviously, I would assume, but to know someone is alting 99.9%, okay. And that's what alting is what it gets. I want him to tell me, right? Ban evading. So alting is apparently ban evading. Even though in my definition of alting is alt account. Meaning you don't have to be ban evading. You can have an alt account and have, say, store loot on Pandahut. I feel like that's still... Anyway, I say I want to be very specific. You mean playing on different accounts. And then he says alting is getting, I guess, banned and muted and then coming to 3 different accounts. And then he says, well, look, now is your last chance to tell the truth of your life. Which at this point, I mean, sure, I haven't told him Narco is Morgan, which is what he wants me to tell him, clearly. But I have not lied to him. Like, I went through it, sure, a little bit, it's a little cheesy. And again, going back, I thought I was meant for CA. I've said this like 5 times now. But again, that's why I did what I did. And it was still technically not a lie. And this is where I accidentally did lie. And so, Donald is Morgan and one of them. And that's I found conclusion. I'm not lying. I was not aware that was the same person. Yes, Narco could have been. This is certainly still true. It's still cheesy. But yes, Narco could have been in the call with us. Which he could have been, he was, obviously, because he's the same person. But technically, it's still the truth. He could be, it's still yes. And then Morgan, I didn't know I played with him other than that once. And this is a lie. Obviously, I played with him more than once. I didn't know, and this is why he just asked me about Morgan. That was the last thing he asked me about. And so when I was answering him, I was talking about specifically Morgan. That's why I said what I said. Obviously, I mean, looking at this right now, like, obviously I could be talking about all of them. Oh, I'd never play with any of them at the same time. That's not what I meant. That's not what I said. That's what I said, but that's not what I meant, right? And that was my mistake. And then immediately after this happens, oh yeah, so again, this is like where I realized, oh, they're trying to get me banned for AA. This is where I literally told him straight up. Can you tell me why I was banned? Was it for CA or an AA that I've learned? And I genuinely did not think, like, I thought me asking that question was a genuine question. Like, I did not know that AA was even a thing, let alone I got banned for it. And then I have to have a screenshot on my computer because they actually closed this right away. They closed it before I even could see what the results were. But apparently I was banned for this. I didn't see this until after. But this is the main right here, denying the appeal. knowing the cheater banned multiple accounts isn't tolerated. I'm innocent, even though this is kind of BS too. But they were never going to unban me. They wanted me to just admit that Narco Virgo was Morgan Freeman, right? And that he's obviously a hacker. That way they could have that evidence. Ha ha ha. Actually, I'm not going to admit. I don't think Narco Virgo is a hacker. I don't think Morgan Freeman's a hacker. Granted, I could be wrong. And this is what he's saying. I'm innocent, he could be cheating. But that's what you do, man. Like, I didn't get banned for hacking. I got banned for the knowledge. In my opinion, CA stands for Cheating Association, meaning you have the knowledge of that he is hacking, which is what I'm trying to prove against. Because if I can prove against him being a hacker, this also makes my ban null and void. That's what my brain, like, this is not court, obviously, but I'm trying my best, my absolute best, to be as nice as possible and to show them as much evidence as possible to give them a chance to unban me. I want them to do the right thing. Clearly, they don't give a crap, right? And then after this happened, like, again, like I just said before, like, I actually lied to him. I didn't realize it still. I sent him a long DM. He said, I closed it to be impossible that you didn't know they were either cheating or haunting. And then right here, got you. Well, and this is where I admitted right here. I'll be fully honest with you. I was just editing video. The video I just showed you. This video right here. This video is when I was editing this video a month ago. Granted, yeah. And then I realized that Morgan Freeman, oh crap, Morgan Freeman was Narco Virgo. And this is where I admit it right here. Narco, I wasn't aware that Narco, in fact, has a name Morgan. Boom, right there. And then I say, but these things are willing, and this is things, honestly, I was willing to tell him. I wasn't banned for this AA. This is like, I didn't see this, right? I didn't see this line right here. I just thought I was still banned for CA. And then this is where he tells me, I think right after this, again, I don't have that screenshot. I don't know why I don't. I guess I forgot to actually get clips of what he said. But he literally says, yeah, you're actually banned for AA. Just, he sends this pretty much. This is like what he said. And then right after that, I said, oh crap, you're right, my bad. And again, it was my bad. And I'm not perfect. Like, I didn't realize that I was banned for AA. I probably would have handled it all differently. And then, like I said here, and then even with all that, and I have been fully honest. Obviously, a little bit cheesy probably, but I have not lied other than one accidental lie, I guess you could say. Like I even say somewhere in there. And then boom, and then he said, I won't talk to you, but if you haven't kept lying, feel free to believe your lie of being innocent helps you sleep at night. That was a wild statement for him to say. When he said that, I was like, what the heck, dude? This is an admin on okay, it's a video game, granted. But dude, you just told me it helps you sleep better at night? Yeah, I'm sleeping great at night, buddy. Honestly, at this point, like, I made a few mistakes, like in this obviously, this only really specifically this appeal in this one instance. But this is not the only admin we've dealt with, right? You dealt with, I think, about 5 admins, and all of them have been kind of the same. All of them are very, very consistent with the way they do things. They don't look at my evidence. They don't give a crap my evidence. They say, oh, we have evidence this guy's hacking. You should not play with him. But they don't share the evidence. And they expect me to just go with that. I'm not going to go with that, dude. And so my conscience is 100% clear. I thought it was hilarious, too. I didn't expect him to say that. And then I said the first appeal, talk about admin. And this is me saying I would go on a V6 that I knew something else would happen. And then this is me literally saying I did accidentally lie. And as soon as I found out, I told you. And then I admitted my mistake as the actual ban. This isn't why I banned. Exactly. I wasn't even banned from Morgan. I was more from Brown. Obviously, they're the same person. But again, I'm still not admitting that because I'm going to give them any information they don't need. Right? And then I know dang well you call me a liar. Exactly. They can still call me a liar. I'll sleep just fine at night. I don't mean this is valuable, but you should check out that video whenever you post it. Exactly, and I think you should. Like, you should see the video of, like, the evidence. I wanted them to look at the video, the first video I made. They did not, obviously. And so I don't want to repeat myself. Again, I've said a lot of things over and over and over. But then, I told you I play with him, which I had. I think I told him that I play with Narco on a different server already. Convinced that he has believed his time on the server. I said, y'all, Narco, first time I played with him. No, it was him. Probably could pull the evidence where I said anyone. Yeah, exactly. And, like, this is the truth. Like, this is still me being cheesy. But truly, like, I did, like, I said anyone team in chat with Donald up before he obviously I knew it was Narco. And, like, he was like, yeah. Because he's done this before. Like, he's done it with, before he was even banned. Like, he would go and use different names and just be like, yeah, I'll team. And I do that sometimes, like, as a joke. Like, I'll team with you, even though I know the dude. But, like, that actually happened. And like they didn't, of course, they didn't pull that up. And I'm not gonna go back and forth. And yeah, exactly. And so he did it. I didn't know how the picture of it, unfortunately, but he was like, "Don't argue. Arguing in DMs will help." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, man." And they said, "We don't understand. We don't share evidence." And this is like where I'm like, "All right, dude, I'm tired of talking about it. Like that was my last look." I even said like, "That's it. I appreciate your time, and I hope this is like a closing remark." And he still was talking about it after saying, like, chill out, you know. And I'm like, all right, have a good one, man. Sorry about the long DMs. All right, but yeah, this is the end of my appeal going through. I would go through evidence of why Narco isn't a cheater or isn't a hacker because that's important. But I don't have a lot of time to do that. I'm just going to point out one thing. All right, this is what I want to show y'all right here. This right, I actually only saw this when I was going back editing the video, which is cool thing about recording. You get to see like things from a third perspective. Like when you're playing the game, you're playing the game. Like something you miss. So right here, I died. Right, boom. He got a triple kill, right, with that RPG. And then this is Donald Duck right here. Donald Duck kills one guy with a PW, Grant. PW. This range is probably, what, 20 meters, and it shoots very fast, right? And then he misses a few shots. You can audibly tell. And then he gets the third one. Yeah, right there. And then right after this happens, watch this.
We gotta go quick.
What? Sorry. I kept this in there. Look, he says nice hacks. And he says, bye, Donald Duck. So this is like that clip right there, I'm assuming. And watch this right here. Pathetic, of course, shocker. He's getting dominated. He immediately says hacks. And this could be Azazel, it could be the other guy. I don't even know who he is. But yeah, that was what I want to show you. And this is what I want to show you why that clip is null and void. So if you look at that clip, he was killing them on the ramp, right? I'm assuming they're calling it hacks because he killed all three of them, which that's so dumb. He missed shots, right? We heard audibly he missed shots. Also, if you're talking about, there's only two main hacks in Unturned, right? ESP and aimbot. Please, if there's any other hacks you can think of that's like in that situation, like where they like he could have been hacking or whatever, please tell me. And aimbot, he missed a few shots already, right? And then ESP, it's a ramp. Once again, people do not understand this, I don't think, because he actually got banned for the last clip was when the other video was with the ramps. I put this in the video very specifically. Hold on, I gotta find it though. Yeah, right here. So right here, you can see I zoomed in. I made an emphasis to put this in the video just for this reason. You can see, I know my graphics aren't the best. Sorry, I record on a laptop. But you can see right there. If you look right there, you see him sticking out? It's a person because it moves. Watch. See how it moves right there? You see that frame? I shoot at it. So that right there proves that ESP, sure, he could be using ESP 100%. But like that, if you're sticking through, oh, you know when they're going to peek up. You can shoot them before it happens. And so that right there proves why not Narco, which same guy, but Donald Duck. That clip is no one void. That's the only I'm going to show y'all. Of course, there's no other way for me to possibly know that, like which clip they're talking about, like what clip they have of him hacking. Because once again, if we go here, we can see back to the first one, this clip right here, about how there are two different evidences, meaning they have evidence that this boy, Rahia, was hacking, even if he was the same guy or not. It don't matter, right? That's the whole reason I did the appeal. And yeah, so with that said, your boy actually got admin. And your boy D1 Yapper got admin. And I've reviewed all my footage and I have decided to unban myself. In the form of a different Steam account. But no, for real, I made a different Steam account. I would never have done that about like any other server, or really for any other reason. If I got banned on a server, which I never got banned on any other server before. But like if I got banned the first time and didn't get appealed, I probably wouldn't. I just wouldn't play on Pandahut. But they have pissed me off so much, and they have like aggravated me so much. And also doing appeals has taken me hours and hours of my time. You know how long it took me to make a different Steam account? 5 minutes. So yeah, I don't respect y'all, Pandahut, and I'm going to make another Steam account. I'm going to play on your servers. Now, granted, I still want to play on, even with having access to play on your server, I don't really want to play on your server. Unfortunately, the one positive thing, which I guess is a good thing for y'all have population, you have people that play. Now, I will say, ever since the video came out about me getting banned on Russia, I'm not saying that's the reason, but there has been less people on Unturned in general, but specifically on Pandahut. But I will say the reason I did the whole thing and did the research was because of 100 subs coming out. I want to do a 100 sub stream. And I don't know, with VNL, I'm not sure if VNL, like, there's times where it has 15 people, there's times where it has 14 people. But in terms of consistency, definitely not as consistent as Pandahut yet. But yeah, if whenever I do the 100 sub stream, I will immediately probably, unless I'm like out of town for vacation or something, because it's probably going to happen within this month. Looking at my statistics, it'll happen during Christmas time. But whenever I do the 100 sub stream, the reason I'm talking about this right now is because I want y'all, that if you've listened to this part of the video, this probably 45-minute long video, I want you to have a chance to play with me. So, let's just comment down below. And literally just be like, hey, I want to play with you on your stream, your 100 sub stream. And I'll try to probably honestly play on Pandahut, because people-wise, like, there'll be a population on Pandahut probably, and we can play together. I'm thinking about doing a, I don't know, 3 or 4 hour stream for the 100 subs, probably like more than one server. Maybe Pandahut 1, Pandahut 4, and then maybe VNL. So yeah, with all that said, this is a lot of yap, but I appreciate y'all watching it. It means a lot. Obviously, the whole thing about getting advanced is a joke. And I feel good about doing the different Steam account, but I don't care anymore. Like Pandahut, I'm not doing another. Unfortunately, I don't have that clip of me saying this is my last appeal, unless I do. But somewhere in here, I told them, either in my appeal or this guy in the DMs, this is my last appeal. I'm not wasting my time on another appeal. It is obvious that the staff don't give a crap about what I say. Every appeal I've done, even the first one I got appealed, they just didn't even regard what I said. They didn't put me in VC with any admins. They didn't even look at my freaking video that I sent them. They literally just was like, okay, unbanned. That was it. Which I'm not mad at that, but like, I don't know, bro. There's a lot of inconsistency with Pandahut. But yeah, anyway, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching for this freaking 50-minute long movie. And catch y'all boys next time. Adios.